Tunisia is on the cusp of revitalising its economy post-revolution. One of the ways it's trying to do that is trying to build its industry from inside out. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Well, it'd be great, first of all, just to get a bit of an overview of the company and, of course, new developments that's happened over the last few months with production.
Okay, so our company is called Medicars, Mediterranean Industry Cars. It is owned by Zouari Group, which is a private Tunisian group specialized in the automotive distribution and assembly. Our company is specialized in the assembly of pickups and bus bodybuilding. It was created in March 2012, just a few months or 1 year approximately after the Tunisian revolution. We are, as you see here, we are in the assembly, pickup assembly plant. Here we have two lines, the mechanical line and the trimming line. We have launched the production in August, and until now we produced over 150 vehicles. We aim to produce 1,200 vehicles the first year, and we aim to reach 2,500 next year.
Okay, well, we're at a very, I suppose, interesting time in terms of where the government's at since post-revolutions, because it's still in transition. How do you feel that's affecting maybe business or maybe long-term prospects for a company?
We don't have really problems related to our development plan. The most difficult phase was the creation of the company. After that, we have already launched our activity. The production was already launched, so we hope that we won't have really difficulties or some big issues related to the development plan of the company. But what we are waiting from the government is just to encourage this kind of investment in the industrial field in Tunisia.
Yeah, there seems to be obviously a lot of focus on foreign direct investment and actually bringing big corporations over to Tunisia. But how do you view maybe the concentration or lack of concentration on building Tunisia's industry from inside out?
Exactly right. As I told you, when they will encourage such industrial unit, industrial plant, because one thing you have to understand with this activity, the assembly of pickups, for example, we are obliged to localize many components. These components are locally manufactured by different companies. We have many companies in Tunisia specialized in the mechanical field, in the manufacturing of some of the mechanical components, tires, batteries, leaf springs, other suspension parts. So by encouraging the creation of these industrial plants, it will encourage all the sector. I'm talking about the industrial automotive sector.
Okay, and when it comes to your workforce, a lot of other, there's been some criticism with maybe some of the foreign companies, the big corporations that are still bringing over maybe workers from their domestic markets. What is the workforce makeup like here, and do you feel there's enough skilled workers in Tunisia to keep your company afloat?
The good point and the advantage of Tunisia and the Tunisian market is that the people is really well-educated people. So we didn't have any difficulties to find skilled people for the assembly, our assembly process. Even because we are the partner of Mahindra here, we are assembling the pickup of Mahindra, the Indian brand, the very famous Indian brand. So even Mahindra people, when they came here, they didn't find any difficulties to communicate with people, and they found that Tunisian people learn very fast and they are well educated. So we don't have such problems with the workforce.
Sure. When it comes to free trade agreements, there's some industries that have a less bureaucracy and a bit more easier to export and import goods with different countries. However, with this industry, there's a lot more, I suppose, regulation behind that. Does that need to be looked at again and maybe have some more changes made to it?
Exactly, that's what we are waiting from the next government, because this government is in transition right now. the next government, which will come for 5 or 6 years, for example, we are waiting to look after this kind of project and this kind of issues, to have less bureaucracy in this kind of sector, less authorization, less difficulties with the administration and with the government. It will really be appreciated by all the operators in this sector.
Sure. Some of the agreements that are available, with Tunisia at the moment for some sectors is quite strong with Libya. For this industry, is there a lot of trading going on with Libya? Is that a viable market that maybe you're looking to expand in?
Especially with Libya, the situation is right now a little bit complicated due to the political the political situation there. So with Libya we have such free trade agreements, but until now we cannot be in touch with this market due to the problems I mentioned before.
Okay, and so looking into the future, I mean, there's you have some targets in terms of capacity to hit for production, but are there any other areas, or what's the next steps in the plan for expansion?
So this is, as I told you, we launched the production just few weeks ago, if you want. But we are looking to develop our activities. The second phase will be the bus body building, and the third step will be to look for foreign markets, other markets, the Maghreb region and the African region also for this product, which is the Mahindra pickup single cab two-wheel drive.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your time today.
You're welcome. Thank you.